Thanks, guys. We're the Wild Black Women. I'm Angelina Hurley.
And I'm Chelsea Bond, and I want to talk about balls.
She's got big balls.
In honour of this week's theme about sport and well-being, we've come up with a new segment we'd like to call Lay Off Latrell.
Hey, each week we hear of a new reason why white fellas hate Latrell. Holding a flag, not singing the anthem, talking about racism, having flu-like symptoms, riding a scooter, not covering the whole field in a whole 80 minutes, visiting his family, being too happy, being too unwell, just being black. And in the words of Auntie Pauline,
Pop all this shit all the time and I'm sick of it.
And the irony of this all is the one throwing stones aren't really in a position to be talking. Hey.
So in the words of my actual Auntie Whitney...
No way. I want to see the receipts.
Okay, up first is your boy Ben Eichen, who gave one of the most appalling takes on mental illness, where he effectively said the harassment of Latrell was warranted because he is doing interesting things. And rugby league is interesting. And if players can't hack it, they should play park footy instead.
Ooh, blacks in parks? I see what you did there, Benny. I also remember those comments you made some 3 weeks ago. Where you reckon, in relation to Cleary's breaching of social distancing, that NRL players are actually victims. Victims of the unique environment they're thrust into. And that we can't expect players to always toe the line because of the high-risk, brutal nature of the sport.
Hey, I guess lying to the integrity units is a lesser crime than playing the so-called culture card.
Apparently. Speaking of integrity, can we also stop going to Sam Burgess for moral guidance about Latrell Mitchell?
Please, you mob. And in more unsolicited advice, can we turn to your Uncle Mel there, who questioned Latrell's future rep footy career, spilling the tea on a former test match where Latrell and your man Josh, love your abs, at a car, were riding around in scooters till 1 a.m. in the morning. He did note, sis, they weren't drinking.
Which is probably a good thing because Uncle Mel knows all about being a bastard till 1 a.m. in the morning. Allegedly. But honestly, I expect more from black men in the game, and it pains me to add this fella to the list.
Hey.
Yours. We need to pull the receipts on Jonathan Thurston, who said this about Latrell recently. He is not ready to be the leading Indigenous figure in the game. Who is then? He says he's definitely not in the right headspace. It's obvious. Thanks, Dr. Thurston. He goes on to say that Latrell has put himself under enormous pressure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, nah, brother.
Well, JT, after all, knows about powerful branding and real positive messaging.
It's real positive. But final call out goes to Will. I almost won a Walkley Swanton from the Australian. Now, I can't throw any shade on his sporting career because he never had one. But he offered this insightful commentary. Are you ready for it?
Yeah, let me have it.
The 22-year-old has played the victim better than he's played fullback this year. Hold my earring, sis.
Look out.
He goes on. He may be the next Greg Inglis. He may be happier as the next Jamie Lyon. Lyon had to suck it up or leave too. So he left.
Ooh, that's original. Not like blackfellas haven't been told to suck it up or get over it 1,000 times before.
And the irony. The settlers telling us to leave.
Hey.
But before we leave, Fox Sports can go get Fox too. Because we're...
And I'm sick of it.